Hi, this is Ann from Craft Fantastic, and I'm super excited to be participating in Christmas in July, an event that Stamp and Scrapbook Expo is sponsoring. We're offering a 20% off site-wide discount. The discount code is Christmas20, and that's at craftfantastic.com. We're also doing a really cool limited edition ornament kit. We will sell out on these, and I'm going to show you how to put together ornaments Craft Fantastic style. And then I've also got a fantastic Christmas jewelry kit. It's jam-packed with all kinds of goodies, and it sort of reminds us of our kit of the month that some of you may remember. And I'll show you that a little later and how to build a stacked necklace. All right, let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make some really cool Christmas ornaments. You've got everything you need to make 12 ornaments, and here's an example of them made up. This is a really cool duo side ornament. It's got the same image on both sides, or a different image on each side. Here are the pieces that you're going to get. You're going to get our Craft Fantastic images. You're going to get these really cool images that you cut out so you can actually apply them to other images like family photos or a drawing or anything you feel like, and create an ornament with that. And then you get a total of 14 pieces of glass. You get 12 hooks and 12 trays. You get 2 duo side ovals, 6 extra large round, and 4 large round trays. We are going to be making this really cool Christmas ornament. This is a duo side ornament, and it has one image on one side and then another image on another. And this is super cute. It's commemorating Christmas 2020. And then on the other side is a picture of my nephew, and I've done this little collage, and it says ho 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 below. So I'm going to show you how to do that. We're going to use some of the Craft Fantastic glaze and glue. Some of our customers call this the secret sauce, and it's great. It doesn't have any air bubbles, and it works really well with our Craft Fantastic stuff. And you can use it for other products as well. So I'm going to start with a piece of jeweler's glass. I'm going to start with an image, and I'm going to start with my little piece that I've cut out from my sheet of words here. So here's the words, here's the image. And I need some Q-tips, hang on. And I'm gonna move this out of the way. So here we go. And you'll see how easy this is. So I start with my glaze and glue, and I wanna just put a little blob on my scrap paper, and I'm just gonna try my little words out here and let's see what this looks like. Okay, so I want it sort of at an angle. I find when you try to make it straight, it's never right, and then it looks wrong. So I'm gonna do a cute little angle here, and you wanna just put enough glaze and glue on here so you have, so you cover the surface that you're going to be gluing onto. So I just go ahead and place this on here, just like this. And then I'm gonna take my oval here, and I want enough glaze and glue on the back so it oozes out the sides. That's what carries the air bubbles away from the image. So I'm just gonna push down on that. And everything is oozing out the sides. And look at how that magnifies everything. It really brightens the photo, and it just brings everything to life. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean up around the edge here. There we go. And then what you wanna do before you cut it, you wanna let it dry. And I've got one that I made earlier, so I'm gonna take that, and you can see that it looks just like the other one. Oh, the other thing is you wanna make sure that you work on a hard surface. This is just a little piece of typing paper that I've used to protect the surface of the table, but you wanna work on a rigid surface. So now I've got my glass here, and I'm just gonna trim all the way around. I sort of bevel it, I trim at an angle. Super easy. Just like that. And then I've got my tray. I've already attached my piece of glass with our jeweler's dots. These are our super sticky dots. And this is a product that's super strong, and you get 96 in a pack. And I've already attached the glass to the tray, this back glass that says Christmas 2020, and it sort of matches the ho, ho, ho. And I've put 3 dots in here, and you want to burnish them down with your nail, right? And then you want to take the little liner off, and the easiest way, believe it or not, this is the hardest part actually, but use a pair of pliers. And these are our jeweler's pliers, and they're great. They're very well priced, and they're super easy to work with. All right, and now I'm just going to take my image, pop it in there, and I've got my ornament. And now I have to put the hook on, and there's a little trick to that. So I want it to be on the scrolly part rather than this part. This is what hooks on the tree. So I hook it in there, and then the bail has a little narrow part. I push it up to the narrow part, and then I just slide that around, and boom, I've got a really cool Christmas ornament. And you could do these every year to commemorate child's growth. You could use school photos. You can use any kind of image. And that's all it takes to make Christmas ornaments. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make some jewelry. And this is our Christmas in July Fantastic Jewelry Kit. And let me show you what the finished pieces look like. You make 3 bracelets. So you've got your 3 bracelets here. There are bangle. This is our twist mini square. And then our new fine line tray. And I love this bracelet. It's super drapey and it's very sweet. And then you're going to make that bracelet. You'll make 3 pairs of earrings and then 3 layered necklaces. So I'm going to show you what you'll be getting in the kit. So you get a lot of stuff here. It's a $60 value actually, and it's only $39.95. So you get your image sheets, and you get to choose. There are more images than you need to finish the kit. And then you get all these components. You get all the glass, you get our bling, and this is crystal bling. It's actually real crystal, and it's not plastic. So we are going to make this really cool little layered necklace here. I'll show you how to do this. And it just hangs, I can't really show you, well, I can sort of. So it sort of hangs like this. You've got, and when I build these necklaces, I like to start with a larger piece and then sort of work my way up. And then it's all hanging off one of our large jump rings. So we are going to create a necklace like this one here. And I'm going to put out some of these components that I've already put together, and I'm going to show you how to do a jump ring. Now most people think, when I first started actually, I thought the same thing. Imagine that my hand is a jump ring, and I thought, okay, you open and close a jump ring like this. Well, no, that's not what you do. What you want to do is you want to open and close a jump ring like this. So what you need to do is you actually need 2 pairs of pliers to do this, and we actually sell the pliers on our website, and these are great pliers, super high quality for the price. And I'm going to use a large jump ring and show you how to open and close this jump ring. So what you're going to do is you're going to hold, and it doesn't matter which hand you use, but you're going to hold the jump ring with 1 pair of pliers, and you're going to pivot with the other. And that's how you open and close a jump ring. All right, so what we've got here is this is all on a chain, and this is one of our Rolo chains, and this is our best-selling all-time chain. It's inexpensive, it's sturdy, it's a great chain, it's a great value. And all you need to do is just use a pair of scissors. You cut it, you find the center. Here's the clasp. So what I did is I just cut it and found the center. And then you're going to attach 2 of our small jump rings on the end. The hardest part is getting these darn things off the table. So I'm going to open it up, right? Just like this. And then I'm going to attach the jump ring to the end of the chain. This is trickier than it looks like it is going to be, but hang on. There we go. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to close that jump ring up, right? Just like that. And then I'm going to put another one on the other end of the chain. So I'm just going to, you do need to have your readers on when you're doing this. If you're young enough and you can see it without glasses, I'm really, those were the days. I used to be able to do it without glasses. So now what you have is you have two ends with the little jump rings on them, right? So now what you need to do is you need to load everything up on a large jump ring. So you just open it up. And then I'm just going to put my chain on. I'm going to go small to large. So I'm going to put my bling. And make sure they're all facing in the same direction. I can't tell you how many times I've put a necklace together like this and I end up with something backwards. And then I've got my little rhombus tray, and then I've got my little snowman image, right? And I've loaded up that jump ring, and then I'm just closing it up. Just like that. And sometimes I might want to take it and just make sure that everything matches up just like that. And then boom, you've got this super cute layered necklace, Craft Fantastic style. One other thing I'd like to mention is, and talk about, are using family photos in your ornaments, or actually in your glass and your jewelry. And it's actually something that's super easy to do, and I'd like to talk to you a little bit about how you print it and what you do. So this is a really nice wedding photo, and it says Christmas 2020 on it. This is again my nephew, and then this is a little girl who has Christmas 2020 on it. And so what I like to do is I like to, laser prints work best, okay? And what I like to do, the best quality laser you can get are at FedEx or Copy Shop. And what I like to do is create a sheet with all my images on it. And you can look at all the, I mean, you can pack it full of images, an 8.5 by 11 sheet. And then go to the Copy Shop. You can email it to them so it goes digitally. And then go to the Copy Shop and then have it printed on like a really crappy piece of paper. You don't want anything with a sheen to it. You want to make sure that it's not on photo paper. Photo paper tends to have a lot of plastic in it, and the glaze and glue will not adhere, and because it has to be porous for it to dry, and you'll have some problems. But if you want to use photos are wonderful in all of our trays, and with all of our trays and jeweler's glass, and I just wanted to let you know about that. So in closing, I want to thank you again for watching, and we have our ornament kit, and it has everything you need to make 12 fabulous ornaments, and it's a limited edition, $29.95. It's limited 2 per customer, and we will sell out on that. So that's our ornament kit. And then we have our fantastic Christmas jewelry kit, and that makes 3 ensembles. You make 3 bracelets, 3 earrings, and 3 layered necklaces, and that's our Christmas in July Fantastic Christmas Jewelry Kit. And that's a real savings. That's $60 worth of product, and it's $39.95. So you've got that. That's our special. And then for the week after this event, we're offering 20% off site-wide, and you use the discount code Christmas20, and this is a site-wide discount. It excludes kits and discounted items, and we don't do a sale like this ever, where we do a site-wide sale. And then we are offering a special. If you buy both the jewelry kit and the ornament kit, you will get a free pack fantastic super sticky dots, and then free shipping because you're purchasing over $50, and that's like a $12 savings. So if you buy both, you get the sticky dots and the free shipping. And I just want to remind you to join our email list. And if you get on our email list, we do a weekend designer project every week. You get 50% off. We put the kit together for you so you can see how to make it, and it's 50 off. And then we do a fantastic Thursday sale. And the Weekend Designer Project comes out on Tuesday. And then on Thursday, we do a Thursday sale, and we choose one of our most popular items and offer it up to 75% off. And that goes Thursday to Monday. And lastly, I'd like to remind you about a prize. And all the vendors who participated in this event are very generous, and they're giving a prize that you can go to the Shop at Home website on Monday and see if you've won a prize. And we're offering a Christmas in July $100 gift certificate. So Merry Christmas, and hang in there, and I can't wait until we can see you again at the shows. And thank you, Stamp and Scrapbook Expo.